Hi everyone, my name is Melanie of Blue Lotus Henna here in Portland, Oregon, and today I will be using Jagua Gel from Henna Sooq to show you some techniques for successful Jagua tattoo design. First of all, you want to put your Jagua Gel into a regular style of henna cone because this makes it really easy to hold and control, and I find that it's much easier on the hand than using the jacquard bottles. You also want a gel pen to draw onto the skin with in white, and I just use Jelly Roll by the Sakura brand from Japan. The next design I will demonstrate is mapping out a mandala with the gel pen so that then you can build up the consecutive layers of the mandala with confidence. So let's go. Okay, so here is the basic mapping out for the mandala that I've done with the white gel pen. And you can see how I've cut it into quarters and then eighths by doing a 45-degree angle and then just mapped out the first circle to start the mandala. And so this helps keep everything on track, especially if the skin moves. For example, see how I move my leg, and that little mapped out system is going to just keep me on track the whole time, no matter what changes with my skin. So let's start with the Jagua Gel. At this point I want to create a slightly tricky petal shape, and so I'm going to use the lines that I've drawn already to help me position them, but I want to use the gel pen to also make sure that I'm not making any big mistakes before I commit them to the Jagua. So this is something that can be quite scary because if you make a little mistake, you can't really wipe it off and start again because the Jagua starts to stain immediately. So it's really nice to give yourself a little more confidence by using the pen first so that you know it's going to be perfect. And I'm doing this at this point because I don't pre-plan the mandala, I just build the layers and decide what to do as I go. So you might be a person who wants to draw the entire mandala out in pen first, which would be a good idea, and then you'd just be tracing over the whole thing. So here is the finished design of the mandala, and you can see how using the gel pen to give me guidelines, it really helped me to just stay on track and stay somewhat symmetrical, at least to the naked eye, which is really challenging when you're working on a curved surface. So I just trusted the lines that I'd mapped out from the beginning and stuck with them. Of course, it's going to move and distort a little as I stand and walk around, but as long as we can get everything symmetrical and even, at least in one position, that's probably about the most we can hope for as body artists. So this Jagua design has been on for a couple of hours, and you can see it's starting to peel a little bit in these areas because it dried and then I was walking around, and the quad tends to move a lot when you're walking and also bending your knees and stretching out the skin there. So I'm going to just start peeling it off, and this is totally normal for Jagua to do this, so don't freak out if it starts peeling away, even if that's after about 1 hour, because even though you can't see anything right now, it actually will be leaving a really striking stain. So it's a little misleading at first. As it starts to peel, you don't really see anything there, and people can get a little bit worried, but it just requires a little patience and also being confident knowing that it is going to leave a stain. It's quite different to the way henna behaves in that sense. A little bit scarier. So just have faith. And you kind of want to make sure that all the little bits that you're peeling off, don't just let them fall willy-nilly on the floor, because if you step on them, you'll get some pretty deep stains on your feet. So be tidy with the remnants and make sure you collect them up and then dispose of them into the rubbish. And here is the stain result of the Jagua gel 24 hours after it was peeled off. It was left on for about 3 hours. And you can see how all of the white gel pen marking has just washed off in the shower, leaving only the Jagua design. And this might get even darker by tomorrow.